Welcome to AFCRDTV. I'm here after today's friendly against Cambridge City at Hayden Road. I'm here with manager Andy Peaks. Andy, I know you had quite a few players missing today, but that was a really encouraging performance, 3-0 win.
Yeah, I mean, it's been the talk of pre-season really. Common theme, people being away, the odd person having to isolate because of family members, etc. Been training, the games, all been the same really, so we've never really had what I would choose probably the main 16, 17, 18 that you'd expect, but it's given opportunities to other people. And so it was a big step up today, Cambridge City. I knew it'd be a tough game. Again, we've got extra players missing again today. A couple were away for weekends, which again, Ben Dorman had got a wedding. Little bits and bobs which test you as a manager because you want to be competitive and you want to put a good shift in. But say it tries you, but then again we've put a team out today, we've got some younger ones coming through to have a look at, and I don't think anyone done themselves any harm and really enjoyed the game. I thought there was loads of enthusiasm, loads of endeavour, real good work rate, and listening to what we said and went about the business, and yeah, good, all good.
Yeah, it's probably the youngest competitive team we put out, isn't it?
I would say so. There was a little bit of experience in it, but very little. I say Alex Collard's away for the weekend, Liam's away for the weekend. Laurel's not quite right with his ankle, I didn't want to risk it, so you know, a lot of players not here. Even young Jones is away for the weekend, so it was one of them really. But I say the boys have come in and they've played some really good stuff and loads of enthusiasm. Lots of I thoroughly enjoyed the game. And yeah, what a young team. We looked at it really, it was such a young age, but it shows us the depth we've got within the squad and within the club, and really positive.
We'll come back to that, but I mean, Tom Lorraine, I mean, I don't know how he does 3 games. I mean, 2 games for him in the week is bad enough, but 3 games, he was excellent, wasn't he?
He stepped it up today. He takes a while to get going. I said if you'd have come to probably Kempston Thursday night and watched him, by his own admission, he was nowhere near. You'd think he hadn't played for a long time, which he probably hasn't. But to be fair, he epitomised what we want. You know, he's here today with a lot of the young boys, and he stepped his game up massively, didn't he? He led the line really well. We changed the system a little bit today to accommodate the players we had available. And it worked well. He was up there on his own, but he was an absolute, you know, he was superb today. And I was pleased he got his goal, so that was good for him. But yeah, he was excellent. And
your midfield 3, who obviously being stalwarts for the young. I mean, the average age is probably only 20, but yeah, they are, you know, really good players, aren't they? Slinny and Jesse and
Fernando.
And
yeah,
Fernando.
The 3 of them, you know, work well as a group. You know, Slinny's the one who sits normally, but the rotation was excellent. The running in behind was excellent. They broke really well first half. He clips from the back in behind, they made them forward runs, which caused them a lot of problems. You say Dean's been here, Dean Dummett, who's been excellent pre-season. He couldn't make it today either. Again, he's played his part in there the last couple of games. Been really pleased with him. So we've got good competition for places, which is exactly what I wanted. But yeah, I thought them 3 were excellent. But you say Joel come back today, he's been away for 10 days. Again, I thought he put a real shift in. Nat the other side, yeah, back 4 were good. Ben Heath was good. You know, the whole lot was excellent. So yeah, so many positives really, John.
And then on the bench, we had some former under-18s, I think they are, and of course some under-21s, and that's positive as well. Again,
a good mix. You know, you've got 2 or 3 who've come through the 18s, your Bayliss, your Thomas Binders, you know, and then we've got Fraser who'd come through the 21s, you know, all got loads of potential. We've got Carl who'd come on at the back who's waiting for an opportunity. Again, looks a decent centre-half, been pleased with him in training, he's waiting for an opportunity. So yeah, although we've got, I wouldn't like to say how many people actually missing today, you know, we had a good strength in depth, and it didn't particularly weaken it when I changed things. And what I liked about it, they all want to be here. They all, you know, run through a brick wall for us today. I was, you know, so I can't speak highly enough, John. It's been good. There's been, you know, I've still got issues with some people. We don't know what some of the boys are doing from last year still. There's still a few question marks around some of them. But I've all said, worry about what we put on the pitch. You know, I've said to the boys in the change room, don't worry about who's not here. Make sure you go home tonight and giving me a headache, as in who I'm going to pick for that first game. And none of them today done themselves any harm whatsoever.
And you know from the board, you know, there is budget there if you need it. At the moment, you don't need it, do you?
No, I always need the budget, John, trust me. But what I'm trying to say is, you know, you're not going to get away with young kids all the while. We need some experience as well, and we still need a couple of players bringing in. That's a fact. You know, we haven't got the budget of the clubs have got. I keep saying that, but what we've got is people who want to be here, people who want to play for the club and want to play for me. That's the most important thing. People who listen to systems, people who will be at training, working hard, working on what we say we believe in with their philosophy. And that's more important than budget. People will move around for money. That's a common fact in football. You know, and then people, you know, if they don't want to be here, okay, that's fine. We'll see them later, and we'll wish them all the best, and we'll get a team to play for this club.
And that's the thing I noticed today, and I've noticed all week, is how they work. They play for each other and talking to each other. I've never seen that in the Diamonds team before, as much.
No, the spirit's been good. I mean, say a lot of them trying to express themselves, but they're in it together, and you know they've worked hard this week. And yeah, we're going to have bigger challenges in this week. I know that. I'm not silly. And we've got some players to come back, which we're desperately going to need, and we've got to add a couple more. I know that, but as a group, as a club, I think it's been really a positive week. I say even the facilities today, the pitch was absolutely lovely. We managed to pass it really well on it. And you know, when it was on to play, we played, and when it weren't on, we didn't play, and that's good habits. Again, loads of positives.
I think the Stamford game hasn't been rearranged for this week, has it?
No, we'll train Tuesday, Thursday, which it was Stamford. I was quite looking forward to going there because it had been a good test. But you know, in view of the week we've had with the games and the players in and out, people being away, you know, odd one who's having to isolate because a family member or someone at work's tested positive. It's a funny old time at the moment, so it won't do us any harm not to have a game. We'll be ready for another game next week. Plenty of games to come.
Yeah, I know we're probably back at Kempston, probably against Cambridge City again.
Yeah, I think so.
Both teams, and then of course we've got Northampton Town, and I think one thing I would say that will be a remembrance for Max Griggs, who we all learnt about this morning.
Yeah, really sad news for me. I was actually looking forward to seeing him today because I haven't seen him since the last game of the was here. You know, he always come and spoke to me. I said something today on Facebook. I think you know he's a really nice guy, humble guy, one of the nicest people I've ever met. You know, always got time for you, always supported you no matter what. When I was a player and a manager, you know, whatever the score, he always got something positive to say. And you know, my condolences to his family, and I wish him all really well. He's sadly missed.
And we'll celebrate that against Northampton Town on the 21st.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Thanks, Andy. Take care, mate.
Cheers, John. Thank you.